All right, broski, we're back with Coach Greg Doucette, man. Head no, mouth yes. Lifetime natural, even in the competition days. Okay, let's see what this video is all about. He thinks this lady's a liar because they are. They're all liars because nobody could build muscle, according to Coach Greg.
And so our answer: lifetime natural, yes. Do you see what she did with her head?
Yeah, I saw what she did.
Coach Greg, and I got another natty or not for you. And in today's video, it's about a woman, and it's a hot woman. Very attractive, very good looking, but also very muscular. Just looking at her physique alone, it's very suspicious. But I'm going to go...
Yes, it's very suspicious because it looks quite bulky, yes. It must be real muscle in there. It can't be fake muscle, sarcoplasmic, right? Right, Greg? Has to be, so they had to have faked it. Could you get sarcoplasmic muscle eating just bowls of potato, complex carbohydrates? Oh, it's the muscularity part that's the hard to retain. Getting the glycogen in there is not so hard, but that muscular look, yes, must be fake, definitely.
Through the psychology of why I'm going to say right now, there's no way I believe that this girl is natural. And so we got good old Kenny KO, who I met at the Mr. Olympia, and boy, this guy is tall. He approaches...
Yeah, he's pretty tall. He's a big dude.
People with a microphone and a camera and ask them if they're natural or if they're not. And if you don't want to be on camera, you simply say to Kenny, I don't want to be on camera. I'm going to go now. And so by her allowing herself to be in that video, you know she wants the attention. She craves it. She likes it.
Are you natural or not?
She could simply say yes or no and move on. But what does she do? She milks it. She's milking it. You know what I'm talking about.
Who would milk it, man? She wants advertisement. What are you talking
She's
about?
basically speaking a novel, giving a speech. What do you think? And so let's go through this video. Let's analyze your answers so that you can understand the psychology of how people answer certain questions so that you can know.
I got a question for Greg. If they do it, if a person who is natural does it unnaturally, by creating fake muscles and not through protein, they create it through sarcoplasmic hypertrophy or inflammatory response or gravitational loading or even lactic acid buildup in the muscle. If I go and I get a bunch of lactic acid, did I build a muscle, Greg? Did I fake it? Am I a fake natty, Greg?
When someone's telling the truth or when they're lying.
Are you natural or not?
So I'm just waiting for this question.
Okay, so she's unnatural because she never ate enough protein to exceed that breakdown. So she didn't do it naturally, exceeding that breakdown. Get it? Yeah, okay. Oh, it's because she took a cosmetic called steroids, a cosmetic to get a cosmetic ripped or this muscular look. Yes, okay.
So tell me, what do you think?
The question is, how do we know she actually built real muscle, even if she did take a cosmetic? How do we know that it's actually real? How do you know that it's not sarcoplasmic and not myofibular growth? How do you know that? Can you prove it?
Entire life.
I mean, she's likely in her mid-20s, and she's just been sitting there waiting for this question. And so she's clearly thought about it. She's standing there, and she knows she's suspicious. Why would she expect to be asked an natty or not question if she wasn't suspicious? She knows she's highly suspicious. And so what do you think she expects him to say? Of course she expects him to say, you're not natural.
So tell me, what do you
Waiting
think?
my entire life.
Well, yeah, I know.
And so imagine if he responds with, yeah, I think you're natural. I mean, why would I think you're not natural? I mean, look.
What is natural, though? What is natural exactly? The majority of people are eating an artificial diet, creating artificial muscles, living an artificial lifestyle, lifting artificial weights and things and doing this. What exactly is natural about any of this stuff that these people are actually doing? Do you understand me? A person that actually really builds muscle out in nature, doing like, I don't know, cutting wood, lifting these rafts and boats and things over their shoulder, doing weird things, carrying animals and things. And let's just say their muscles do build and they're eating their natural carnivore diet and it builds up. Now that I would consider natural, but in this environment, it's all unnatural. Why would anybody eat that much protein? You understand me? It is difficult to bypass myonuclear domain size limit and the repeated bout effect. Damaging muscle is painful for most people. They don't like this feeling of pain and DOMs and stuff. You understand me? They associate that with something bad. So why would the fuck they do that? For what reason would they do that? They don't give a shit. They'll take any shortcut that is possible. They'll eat a lot of glycogen, donuts, and weird food, man-made artificial food, and then take an artificial hormone and lift artificial weights. Yes, to create an artificial look.
You don't even look like you work out. It would be insulting at her level of development to assume she's natural. Imagine somebody with that kind of development on a female body and somebody saying, yep, I believe you're natural. I don't think you'd ever do anything in your entire life. Imagine. What is wrong with you? Of
Everything about this channel is unnatural.
course we don't think you're natural. Why would he approach you? You think he's going up to the smallest people that don't even look like they work out and say, hey, are you natural or not?
I want an honest opinion.
Do you compete?
Not anymore, no.
And so Kenny, he's trying to get more information. He wants to make an
Yeah, she competed in this artificial competition, fake competition.
accurate assessment. He's like Coach Greg. He looks back at old photos, he asks questions, he digs deep. And so he says, oh, did you compete? Because if you competed, the pressure going to be that much more. You remember, you're dieting down, trying to retain muscle, and you're trying to look better than your opposition. And so if you take performance-enhancing drugs, of course, it's going to give you an advantage. So he's asking that because if she says yes, it's going to be even more likely that she's taking performance-enhancing drugs. And so what is her answer?
He thinks it's just about the drug. What about everything else? The artificial lifting, the artificial diet that they're eating, artificial food and everything, building these artificial muscles. Like, come on, man. What are you talking about?
Used to.
I used to 5 years ago in the amateur league in Europe.
I used to 5 years ago in an amateur.
Yes, I used to be totally artificial too one day, and then I woke up and I became real.
Actually, as remember, this is not are you taking anything right now, it's in this morning. It's have you ever taken anything in your entire life? AK, are you a lifetime natural?
My guess is no.
Does it matter what I say?
And so think of it. If
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what she says. She's going to dupe it as unnatural.
she was actually natural, she would say,
My answer is that I'm natural.
Lifetime natural. In the competing days.
Yeah.
and so
Yeah, you can claim whatever the hell you want in this world because people believe whatever you tell them. That's the stupid stuff, man.
her answer, I'm natural, lifetime natural, yes.
Yes, try to prove she's unnatural. Prove it. I can prove she's unnatural because what she's doing is all unnatural.
Do you see what she did with her head? She had no control. She was thinking ahead. She's nervous. She's on.
Because that's her body talking for her subconscious is saying, of course not, man, come on. This is a stupid question. Am I natural? Everything I'm doing here is unnatural. I live in an unnatural world, unnatural city, unnatural lifestyle, unnatural man-made bullshit and everything else. It must be unnatural. Why the hell would I do anything natural if I live in an unnatural environment in a zoo called the city and doing these unnatural things? Come on, man.
And she's natural right now, probably this week. Perhaps this week she didn't take anything, but personally I believe that she would. She's going to a large fitness expo. All the best fitness bodies in the world are at the same place at the same time. And so I personally believe she's probably not even natural right now. But 5
Again, why would the hell she be natural for? For what purpose would it serve her?
years ago, lifetime natural, you gotta convince me she took nothing.
I mean, I was an amateur. I did it for fun. I still live for fun.
And so who is she trying to convince right now? Oh, I competed 5 years ago, but it was just for fun. I mean, no one takes performance-enhancing drugs for fun. No one's ever done that. No one takes drugs for fun. Only people who take drugs is for serious events. It's not for fun. It's not fun. The reason why we lift weights for your I mean, I don't know if that's the only reason why we lift weights, for your health, for fun, for vanity, for aesthetics, to feel good about yourself, to get stronger than last time, for to get the pump. I don't care why you lift weights. Just lift the weights and do your cardio, be fit.
Yes, just be fit, but has nothing to do with health purposes. Fitness has nothing to do with health or longevity. So lifting weights and getting the pump, I love this one. Just lift the weights, get pumped, get fit. In other words, get good at doing these movements, but has nothing to do with health benefits or anything else. Look, if you have an unhealthy diet, ain't no lifting gonna ever make you healthy. It's gonna make you healthy if you're eating shit that's unhealthy in your body. This is a physical world.
I don't have a goal of getting bigger.
Well, I wonder why you've already gotten so massive.
I don't have a goal for getting bigger. I don't know why you've gotten so massive. She doesn't look massive to me, but she looks pumped.
You're already big. You are jacked. And so perhaps she doesn't want to get bigger, but perhaps she wants to get leaner. You're already big. You are jacked.
Yeah.
Down to how I eat. Like, that's the main thing. And so, yeah, I'm natural.
And So just the way she's standing, her posture, hands in her pockets,
She's a natural woman, man. Yes, I agree. I'll see you in the next one. Man. Tell me what you think about that. Like, subscribe, support the channel. I gotta go, bro.
thumbs out, chest up high.
Yeah.
And so do you really think that this girl, she just, it's extremely impressive. So impressive that Kenneth KO chose her out of all the thousands of people at the Olympia.
Because she looks good. That's why he chose her, okay? And he chooses whoever the hell he wants to try to dupe into being unnatural. Does it really matter? He's in an unnatural competition. I'll see you in the next one, man. Tell me what you think about that. I gotta go. Ciao. Natural, unnatural.